What's up, y'all? It's Pug here, and yeah. I finally managed to get maxed out in Titan Evolution, or not level necessarily just yet, but I'm able to. I, I maxed out with Thunderous. That's what it is, and glad about that. And we're just trying to. I think I'm doing waves if I'm correct off of that. But I've been running up normal. No luck with any like legendary or mythical perks. I've gotten legendaries, got a few. Not too bad with that. But not too well with mythicals. I haven't got a single one yet. Still aiming for those perks, but you know, I don't know. I guess I'm normal for now. Will be my best. I've completed Nightmare a while, a few Nightmare runs. It's a bit difficult. I mainly have issues with reloading, not damage. But you know, besides that, it's pretty fun still, regardless of it. Oh. Sorry for yawning. Sorry. Ugh. Sorry for just zoning out. I believe we're doing waves. For the time being, we're just gonna solo out normal. They invited me to do waves. I kind of on a bit of a crunch for time. I don't have a lot of time to actually do stuff currently. So for the time being, just gonna be going through this. They invited me to do waves. I kind of on a bit of a crunch for time. I don't have a lot of time to. Okay, our stream's working just fine. So yeah, let's get right into soloing up normal. Alrighty. Someone has joined us. We're just really hoping to solo. I prefer soloing more money, EXP, and then I just get more kills in total. So my goal is to round them all up. I have Thunderstruck on currently as we speak, so 3 extra kills. It's pretty useful. I don't see a lot of Titans coming to me at least. Go check out the HP right there, and I'm going to. I didn't get a lot of kills off that. Disappointed. That should give us some. There should be a lot of Titans following pursuit to me, and there's not a lot as I expected. There we go. As you got in my way. I don't like solo. I don't like doing abnormal with others. Just other Titans go over other people. It's kind of frustrating at times. But you know, it's something, I guess. Okay. I was hoping to aim or land one of those. I guess not. What I'll do is I'll just... Out of Thunderspears. Please tell me I have one left. I don't have any left. Okay. Let's go to the very back. Swear I had more. I guess not. And I'll just get a refill over here. Unless they're... Okay. I'll leave the abnormals to him. He probably got it. Did he get grabbed? He may have gotten grabbed. And that. There we go. And started off with legendary perk. That's wonderful. Legendary and 2 epics, so that's not too bad. We got Thunderstruck. That's nice. I think I have enough to combine, so we'll go ahead and do that. I have enough epics, or at least I should. I think get either 1 or maybe 2 legendaries. If I manage to pull it off, that is. Girth. Not too bad. Ghost a pretty good perk, but like right now I can one-shot without it. I'm not risking that, I'll save it up I guess. I can currently one-shot without needing to have growth, so I'm not gonna equip growth. Right now I should have just checked. I have Thunderstruck and something else I believe. Whatever, for the time being, it doesn't matter all too much. But yeah. Hopefully that I hope I don't people like consider me rude. I'm just not wanting to do with other people. I just mainly play with them. Alrighty, so we're super close to getting on either of these boards, taking 10th spot, so I'm glad about that. Streak, I kind of lost majority of this from just doing, what's it called? Nightmare, and I tailed. Hey, yo, bro, thank you. It means a lot, bro. I'm really glad I got to join Outlaws. It's a really good group, and if you guys are watching, I recommend checking out the regiment. It's a good regiment. It's fun. I met the people there. They seem very nice, and they've treated me nice. So, if you guys once the game comes out, I recommend you guys take a look into looking at Outlaws. It's a pretty good group. They were very friendly with me, and doing waves yesterday was pretty fun, even though I had to do it prematurely. It still was a fun experience. They should give good kills here. Trying to get them over here. I'll just shoot this one right here. This should kill them. Is there one left? There's one left. Just getting Thunder Spears alone, it just kind of just takes the hardness away from the game. However, Nightmare, I still struggle with it so badly. I have max Thunder Spears and everything. I run Clover mainly because I'm trying to get one of those mythical perks, which would be so fun to have. I think with Clover it's a 0.5? No, 0.5. I'm sorry guys, I'm just a bit zoned out. And yeah, I think with the 2 times luck, it's a 1%, so I'm definitely consider looking into getting that. But for the time being, I think 0.5 is more than a good enough chance. So we're just gonna keep running with that. 4 rares, not too bad. I'm assuming, yeah, this is a nightmare. Alrighty, there's quite a lot of Thunder Spear users here, so let's go ahead. This is some people from Outlaw that are way way better than I am. So shout out to them, bro. They're pretty good. Unlike me, I still can't do it by myself. I'm probably gonna cut it off at 6 for me, because unfortunately, as much as I would like to stay a bit longer, I have responsibilities that I have to take care of. So I'll probably stream more tomorrow if I have the chance to. Okay, so there's like a little strat, just circle on the tree, check the Thunder Spears down. I'm still kind of trying to get used to that because I have a tendency to slip out of the tree. No matter how hard I try not to. Like this. This is one of those. So I still struggle. I have a Thunder Spear right there. I'm going to get a refill. And I don't think I've gotten a single kill. I've gotten 10. That is somewhat better than I expected. That is my own Thunder Spear, okay. Oh well. I've ended up failing, but it's alright. Somewhat. These guys definitely got it. I really want to get Ackerman because I really did want to get extra. What's it called? Extra Thunder Spears. That would be really nice, but I heard, what's it called? Ackerman doesn't have any Titan Shift, so I definitely think I'm just gonna shake away from that. But, you know. I'm gonna just keep rocking with Braun. Definitely excited for Armor Titan. Okay. Don't have enough just yet to combine, I think. I want to solo abnormal, but I'm just gonna go hop in the pad and hopefully I can solo. I really want to try out waves, but I don't know how you can like do it well with Thunder Spears because the reloading time, at least for me, not reloading time, just more of limited reloads, I guess you could say. So I'm definitely a bit worried on doing Thunder Spears or waves with Thunder Spears. I have blades maxed out, so I'm considering doing it, but I don't know how well it is compared to running abnormal in around 2 minutes or so. So compared to the two of them, I don't know what's better for, you know, just chance. I'm assuming it's probably waves, because I heard waves are just meant for grinding perks, so. Got a quick refill, and then 20 left. This could possibly be my fastest time, hopefully. Hoping I can get this in under a minute. I doubt it, but there's a slight chance. Come on. Yeah, I'm not making a minute. That's whatever, though. As long as I get 3 stars, that's what basically matters, right? Minute and around 10 seconds. Never mind, that was way off. Made it in 20. Made it in 20. Alrighty, one epic perk, and that is a 4 out of the 5 I need, I think. So I'm not planning on opening. What I want them to do is add in a better GUI for like selling perks or like just auto combine, because I have a lot of uncommons, but with the GUI right now, I don't like really making or combining perks together. It's kind of annoying, and 64 rare perks is just not something I want to go through and scroll through each. So if they add a system for that, I'll be very happy with that, because what I would like to see is just you can like pick a rarity and you can like select perks you don't want to, throw in. That would be something great to see, and it'll just be more easier to use, I guess. And I have enough. I'm not gonna probably get this. I did. Okay, let's see how much I have. 1, 2. No, I want to keep all these. I'm considering getaway growth, but it is what it is. So duplicate perks, I have 3. Okay. So we're working our way up to try and get mythicals. Alrighty, thank you, bro. I never really playing this game. I never got to really play it with others until just recently. So I usually think of things just doing them solo, because as much as I like the community of Outlaws, I'm kind of too scared to like poke in. So until then, I'll just rock with solo, I guess. Okay, I think there should be enough Titans. There's 40 of them, so this is around maybe 8-ish. Somewhere. Maybe a bit more. How much Titans left? I have fumbled the bag severely. Don't even have a single one left. Okay, so let's go and attempt to not die, and let's just pop Infinite Chain. That was way off 18. It was more towards 31, which is the number. Chicken. There you go. So there should be 9 Titans over here. This is how I deal abnormal. I don't really know if this is the best method to doing abnormal, but I just take out the front and then I just go for the back. So. And then 1 left. I guess I just went over there. So 32. 32 on the front. Or middle, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to end up dead, so we're just gonna step away. And there we go. 2 epics. I don't know how I can see people just getting mythicals left and right. I think I have one friend who got super lucky and just used a single legendary and they got a mythical. If mythicals right now are how they are, and they have like mythicals are like top tier perks, they're really, really good perks. I'm really wondering on how, apparently I heard there's going to be godly perks, so I'm looking forward to see what godly perks to do, because I feel like they're going to be maybe a point. I don't know. I have no clue how the perks are going to be looking like, to be fairly honest. Never mind, I switched mythical legendary around with percentages. Oh. I have no idea why I'm just darting to the back. This is... I kind of zoned out for seconds, so I apologize if this may take a bit longer than usual. Unless there's someone else here. There's someone else here. Yeah, I'm gonna say there's no way. There's just random titans going around the place. That should have killed the majority. I don't know what to do with all these titans going around the place. It's kinda confusing on where to shoot these at. I'm just kind of just shooting into the middle areas, calling it, and just be hopeful. I think that's all. That's all the touches I have so far. So let's go reload, and we'll kill the rest. And expecting to kill him too. I guess not. Let's go to the back. He left, I'm assuming. So just gonna be us aggro now. So 7 titans left. Feel like I miss him in the front, maybe. Okay. Throw that over there and explode. And you're the last. There we go. 4 rare perks. Like I said, I really wish there was a way. Yeah, so I've like, give or take, around 18 minutes or so before I just get off and head over to my soccer match, so yeah. I'm really curious when they're gonna add in things like Titan shifting and all that. This game's great, but I don't like how they've been kind of just delaying things. It's kind of frustrating, but like, you know, it's a good game. I'm not complaining at all. I just did, but forget that. I really hope they release it soon, because this is my last month of buying the Patreon, because this game's great and all, but like, I'm not. I'd rather not waste any more money than as is, you know. So, but you know, it is what it is. Game's great. I think I'm curious on how they are planning to do Titan shifting. Because, you know, as you know, when you die, you have like little Titan shifting effect, or whatever you may want to call it. The little when you would usually see Titan shifting when a Titan just spawns in, what you saw in the anime and manga. So I'm curious if once you die it'll transform, or will it be on manual activation? I don't know. Either way, I think it'll be pretty cool. They said something about, I think I heard something about 13 minutes before you end up dying in the Titan. So I'm assuming that 13 minutes is meant for and reserved for what's it called? For the bosses, of course, because I don't see any other method of them having something like that, or something of 13 minutes that needs that long to kill. I'm just gonna be really glad about using Titan shifting for Nightmare, because, you know, I'm pretty bad at it. So seeing something, you know, that can help me out a bit more than just chucking out Thunder Spears and hoping it kills off a critical. I really hope Titan shifting is going to be great. I have high hopes for it, and, you know, Armor Titan's one of my favorite, so I'm definitely glad to see, you know, me getting Braun. Glad about that. But yeah, no. The game right now, it feels like it could be released, to be perfectly honest. I think there's enough of like a... How do I say this? I think there's like enough replayability in it currently as we speak. Because I see tons of people grinding. Like, even though they may be 18 or so, grinding usually at all, because you know it's because it's Patreon only. You know, some people don't have the money to afford it. Some people, you know, ran out of money. You know, so you know, I don't necessarily mind having it this way, but you know, the game's really fun, and I think it could be like released right now currently. That's not what they're doing, and you know, I don't want to rush game after all. But you know, I'm just if this game were to release currently as it is, I don't think much people would mind. You know, Patreons, maybe. Yes, I can understand Patreons because you know we've had the game for a while now, we've had access for a while. A lot of us, I've seen a lot of people have Thunder Spears and they're already level 100. Tons of money. I've made this money in a singular day. I'm 200k around from a million. So if you can make that much in a single like 2 days or so, and not a 24 like hour time spent, just like 4 hours maybe a day, somewhere near there. You know, there's a lot of replayability. It's just, I think when you get max level, or currently I'm not focused on levels. I have the 3 support things I need to have. I have healing, and then I have iframes. That's it for me. I'm done with like skill points basically. I think some cool additions if they were to make a Thunder Spear skill tree. I'm assuming since there's blade damage for that, I'm assuming there's gonna be a Thunder Spear damage. I'm assuming the support chain would basically stay the same. On Specialist, I could see you chucking in maybe a Thunder Spear, a Titan's Eye. It gets a kill off, and it still has like the area, radius effect as you have with a normal Thunder Spear. So you can hit multiple Titans. So it could be a way, because I think Titans Thunder Spears need some sort of way to get ungrappled, because I think that's one of the biggest downsides of Thunder Spears. Besides, if you're not careful enough, you can end up killing yourself. Besides that, there's not a lot of downsides. They're overall better than Blades, and Thunders kind of need you need Thunder Spears basically, from what I've seen, to solo abnormal. I mean, not abnormal. The problem most of this, you could probably solo abnormal with Blades, but Nightmares, I think. Another thing they could add in is similar to killing, or that one move where I kind of forgot the name, to be perfectly honest. Is that one move where you just auto TP the Titans? What I'm seeing is maybe it'll throw a Thunder Spear to the biggest one of Titans, like just auto track to them, and it'll explode once the Thunder Spear hits a target or something. Or and another thing you could do is, when you throw a Thunder Spear, or say if it's like a move, you throw out a Thunder Spear, and when it touches something, it just explodes. So if you're far enough, you can just throw it out, instead of having to wait or manually detonate it, I guess. That doesn't really make too much sense, I guess. I don't know, I guess just more damage to it, I guess. I think that could be a little thing you could happen, but there's a lot of possibilities you can do with Thunder Spears. I haven't even touched AP gear. I don't think I really need to. Blades is... I've had my Blades. I've had fun with Blades. It's pretty good. It's solid. I haven't seen too much of AP gear, but besides that, it is what it is. But I think AP gear is gonna just take control over PvP for sure. I definitely think, because Thunder Spears, they might be difficult to hit on someone, something as small as us compared to Titans, and they're moving quick. And then we have Blades. I feel it's gonna be a solid second, but I feel like Thunder Spears are gonna be. I think Thunder Spears are best for grinding, and then, my opinion, follows by Blades. I don't know. I can't say anything all too much. Don't know how AP gear works. Haven't seen it much. So, I don't know, but it's still letting me vote. That's very unfortunate. There we go. I'm excited to see what they do with, if they're gonna add in more skill trees. I'd like to see some more clans, or not clans, but like clan abilities, or like little passes. Because like right now, Braun, the 2x HP, it's great and all, but it doesn't really help out too much when Titans do percentages of your HP bar. So they like drain 25, 25, 25, 25. It's percentage based. If they did actual damage based, that would have been different. But regardless of it, it doesn't really matter too much, because if you're running Blades, or if you're running Thunder Spears AP gear, you're kind of stuck. Thunder Spear explosions, they're pretty big. I'm guessing it's just detonating it and kind of predicting, I guess, your opponents, where they're going to land, where they're going to move to. And if, you're pretty good at that, then, Thunder Spears are going to be pretty good. Something I'm worried about is, I wonder how Titan shifting is going to be in PvP, because To be perfectly honest, I wouldn't like to fight someone that just Titan shifts in the middle of nowhere. And I understand Titan shifting, it's, you know, I feel like it's gonna have more than just value to, you know, grinding like this, missions, waves and stuff. But I'm curious to see how it's gonna do in PvP, because I wonder how Titan shifting is gonna be compared to, you know, I feel like it's probably gonna be better. I'm just worried about what classes you're gonna do, because, you know, with Thunder Spears are gonna be pretty good. Blades, all that stuff. I'm just slightly concerned on how they plan on doing what's it called? Titan shifting into PvP, because Titan shifting, I guarantee it's going to be very strong. It's just I'm thinking they might add in a way to forcibly eject a Titan shifter, or yeah, that's actually correct. Never mind. I'm assuming there might be some way you can actually forcibly eject someone from a Titan shifting ability. Like, for example, say if you have to nape enough, or maybe a lot of HP bar to the Titan. No clue. Either way, I think it's going to be a pretty cool feature, I guess. We don't really necessarily see that a lot in most Attack on Titan games, because PvP, I don't think I've seen a Titan shifting game with Titan Warfare. That was not, I mean, like a game like this. Like, I guess a similar game would be Titan Age, I think. I think that's the closest thing I compare it to. Reese, yeah. I definitely think that's a very good theory. I like that. I'm just, one thing I grinded, I think my motivation for grinding Thunder Spears wasn't more of hoping to, you know, be able to sell Abnormal or Nightmare. It was more of, with my clan, you know, as you can see, it's Braun. Armor Titan, I wonder if they have some sort of, like, immunity to, like, blades or anything. Or maybe it could just possibly be something along the lines of just, yeah, Reese can stop someone from shifting. So let me check the clans real quick. Clans. Reese, where is it? Titans in the area. So coordination, all Titans in the area will attack another Titan for 15 seconds. That's a pretty good one. And then in PvP, it will prevent your opponent from shifting for 5 seconds and using all skill for 10. I wonder, that sounds like a really strong ability in PvP. I definitely think if you use that ability, you're probably going to have to go rush. That's like the perfect time to just go rush in and attempt to take out your person. Something I'm curious about is, do you get, you know, first, I'm not sure how lives or PvP is going to work. I wonder if it's going to have, like, lives. There's going to be a singular live, you know, kill the other person, game's over. Maybe there'll be, like, 3 lives, or maybe we'll take less damage from things, and we'll have a certain HP bar. Or they could just, I don't know. There's a lot of things you could do with PvP. We haven't seen, I don't think we've seen too much sneaks of it. I'm definitely just excited to see. I'm just mainly excited for bossing. You know, something they might, I feel like that, you know, something they could do is like add a shifting bar instead of just automatically shifting. So say if you have like a certain amount of lives, and like in missions, I could see a Titan shifting bar being very useful, or like some way to balance it out than just something along the lines of just going and just shifting. You know, they could add that in. Or I was thinking, you know, a bar could be added in place, you know, deal enough damage. I wouldn't say Titan, well, damage can be taken off pretty easily. But, you know, regardless of it, just some thoughts, I guess. Something I would like to see is some way to switch in between Blades and Thunder Spears. Not necessarily in missions. I don't see that being all too useful in missions. It's more of waves. I would like to see that in waves for sure, because, you know, say if you're just by yourself, you can, you know, use Thunder Spears or Blades early game, and then you can switch to Thunder Spears late game when it gets to like harder missions and stuff. So there's definitely some things you could do with that, because we saw people use Thunder Spears, and I hope it isn't like some like watered down thing of like There's like a certain thing that you need to do. But you know, it's there's a lot of things you could just throw out with like little features to waves, I guess you could say. I'm just a bit concerned on how Titan shifting is gonna be because not more Titan shifting. I'm just worried about Titan shifting in combat. For example, let's say if you Titan shift and you Titan shift back, that doesn't make any sense. Whatever. So, say if people are fighting, two people shift, right? I'm really curious on how the combat will be because with games like Titan Warfare, when I ran Titan Shifter, instead of like Levi or something like that, you could usually go around and like use some sort of ability or so, and then, or 2-on-1s, and then no, you block when someone blocks, they have throw in 2-on-1s, and then you have like an opening to strike back. I wonder if they'll have a system like that, or will they just switch over to something of perfect blocking, guard breaking. I'm excited for Titan shifting moves, more importantly. But, yeah. One thing I would like to see would be like a 5v5, and 4 people, they'll run a certain class. So, Titan Shift, or Thunder Spears, someone running Blade, someone AP Gear, and maybe they'll have things like medics where you could heal your teammates. I don't know, there could be classes like that. And then I'm assuming if they would ever add this, I certainly most hopefully, I just mainly hope that they add a system where there can only be one person Titan shifted, or someone has like a designated role of Titan shifted, right? It can be random, or I wouldn't say random. I wish it'd be more or viable if you could like vote. Like beginning of the round, you could vote a Titan shifter. You guys can make like an overall decision. Say if a person knows how to fight Titan shifting better, they can run Titan shifter. And things like that would be nice. I don't think it would be very good if it was multi-Titan shifting, because say if someone were to, I don't know, say some under-level people were going into running that, but they're probably gonna have like a cap, but like say if they run against like magic system, it ends up turning out somewhat faultier, and they just end up getting since high-level people, I could see an issue where multiple Titan shifters can start to be a frustration or annoyance, or they could just scratch it out and anyone can Titan shift as long as they have it, I guess. There's just a lot of ways to do it, I guess. I'm just definitely excited to see how the Titan shifting comes with PvP and how they work together. Legendary perk. That's wonderful to see. I'm gonna do one more run. I'm gonna call it a day from there, and then probably tomorrow, or maybe when I get back from soccer, I will switch over to something else. Not something else, but I'll start streaming again. I'm just hoping this game comes out soon, because they did say, or something along the lines of, I can combine for mythical now. Just noticed that. I'm gonna go try it out, see how it goes. I doubt I'm gonna get it, but if I were to, I would be very happy with that. So, combine. I have thrown 2 Thunderstrucks, Master, Clover, then I'll throw in 1 Growth. I'm not getting this. Yep, called it. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna get off for the day. Thank you guys for tuning in.